Every day, thousands of cancer patients need a ride to treatment, but some may not have a way to get there. But there's a way you can step in to help, and that's through the Road to Recovery. Here to tell us more is Linda Harless with the American Cancer Society. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Well, for the folks at home who may not be aware, share with us how the Road to Recovery works and how they can get involved.
The Road to Recovery is part of the support program with the American Cancer Society, and it's a program where volunteers like me volunteer their vehicle and their time to drive cancer patients to and from their treatment.
And there are many people that simply aren't able to drive themselves or may not have a vehicle, so they're in a time of crisis, so to speak.
Absolutely, and we think that everybody has transportation, but sometimes cancer patients are just too sick to drive. And sometimes they don't have an automobile, and it's not right for them to not be able to get to the life-saving treatment that they so desperately need.
What does someone have to do to qualify to become a volunteer driver?
To call the 800 number, and we'll set up a driver training, at which time you will need to bring a valid driver's license and proof of insurance, and we don't need you to have a bad driving record.
Of course. So when someone then goes through the training, then they're qualified then to be a volunteer driver.
Right, they're qualified to be a volunteer driver, and it's set up through the hospitals, through the treatment centers, and they contact the American Cancer Society, and then they will contact me, and I will contact a driver. It sort of goes round and round, and then that driver will contact the patient and pick them up and take them to and from their treatment.
And this is something that can be done before work or after work and all times throughout the day?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
so a lot of opportunities out there. Well, you
Yes.
guys are also celebrating a big moment in the history of the American Cancer Society. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Tomorrow is the 100th birthday of the American Cancer Society, and we are so very excited about that because the American Cancer Society has done so much in the last 100 years. We've been so instrumental in so many developments of treatment procedures. Our research has just been wonderful, and it's just ongoing.
Are there any special things that are going to be taking place tomorrow that people might notice around?
You caught me off guard there. I really don't know. I know there are going to be big celebrations, of course, in New York, where the national headquarters will be, but locally, I don't know of anything.
Okay, well, we'll keep our fingers crossed. We'll keep
Yes.
our eyes open, too.
Well, I think there have been lots of celebrations at the local Relays for Life. So.
Leading up to it, right, which just took place recently. Okay, well, thank you so much, Linda, for being with us, and we're going to put some information up here so people can learn more about the Road to Recovery and maybe find out about the 100th birthday celebration as well. To learn more about either one of those events, here's some information. Call this number, 1-800-227-2345, or go online and visit their website at cancer.org.